morning, delegates, esteemed chairs, and distinguished guests. I am Karine, and I welcome you all to the FairGaze Model United Nations in collaboration with UNIC for India and Bhutan, a wonderful platform to stimulate, enhance, and refine the skill set of young individuals to take on global challenges. In a time like today, some skills have become obligatory to provide a plethora of opportunities for young minds to cultivate and nourish leadership skills, confidence, mental agility, and creative thinking. The FairGaze UNIC MUN is an initiative to celebrate the International Day of Non-Violence and bring up global issues of importance to an agenda so that the thoughts and perspectives of these young minds can be brought to the table. I am glad to announce the spontaneous participation of students from various schools across the nation for today's conference. I would like to introduce and heartily welcome Ms. Meenakshi Alawat, Principal, the Star Global School, Rohtak. Ms. Meenakshi Alawat holds Masters in English, has a vast experience of 2+ decades. Being master of the third generation languages, she has developed inventory management, payroll management for various organizations. Recipient of the Most Dedicated Teacher Award and Innovative Educator Award from Silver Zone Olympiads, EduHeal Foundation. Her love for environment and protection, she has planted more than 200 trees. She is the recipient of Green Ambassador Award from New York. She is an active writer, twice nominated for Author of the Year. Her passion for children makes a happy school. Ma'am, we are immensely honored by your gracious presence. We request you to please come and address our delegates.
Good morning, everyone. I am hoping that I'm audible to each one of you. It is an immense pleasure that today, this bright morning, so many bright faces are here. And it also gives me an immense pleasure to congratulate each one of you, the thinking children. This is what the world needs today. Let me extend my gratitude to the entire FairGaze team, delegates of different countries, and all those who have worked day in and day out to make this morning a beautiful success. In the classroom, students learn from a teacher, but at the conferences, they learn from each other. The conferences cannot replace the classrooms, but complement the classrooms. The students need to internalize what they have learned and deliver that information by giving speeches, by presenting their resolutions, and at the same time, deliberating on certain policies that these young minds are going to unfold. MUN teaches the students that in this era of globalization, learning about world is far more important than ever before. We are not living in any compartmentalized state anymore. We are a huge global village where everything needs interconnectedness. No matter whatever be the field of professionalism that you will interact or enter as you grow, but you will be definitely interacting with people from different countries, with diverse backgrounds, with different problems, with different traditions, with different cultures. Yet you are interacting with humanity. Students, they learn a lot when they prepare for the MUN conferences. They represent the countries other than their own, and they present possible solutions to the global issues. They develop confidence, leadership skills through experience. MUN conferences are an opportunity to practice research, which otherwise may not be possible in a classroom scenario. Public speaking, teamwork, negotiation, writing skills in an absolutely safe and structured environment. Delegates research about their allotted countries in great detail understanding the country's policies in relation to the foreign policies, to their internal resolutions, the considerations and the compulsions of any particular state behavior at an international level. So MUNs teach us to be more empathetic towards the problems that are being faced by people like us in different parts of the world. They also research the committee agendas, exploring the intricacies of the issues at hand, including the background, the history, the treatment that the countries have got at the UN systems, the resolutions that they have passed, who were the major, what were the causes, what were the consequences in the past, the actions taken, and much more to it. Finally, delegates also research and propose innovative and feasible solutions to those problems within the mandate of the organization. The entire discussion is carried out through the formal rules of procedure, and this requires students to step into the shoes of a UN diplomat, thereby teaching you to feel for the world as a whole. Preparing for and participating in MUN conferences help the students and the young minds to develop leadership skills, writing skills, public speaking, and most important, the problem-solving skills. The imperative of devising student solutions that are acceptable to the majority of states also brings you closer to the people whom you have never met, but their problems you have felt. Pain has no nationality. Disasters, calamities have no nationalities. Deprivations and marginalizations are workable, and they need global citizens with global minds and global thoughts. So with this, I conclude my speech and would just say that the Sustainable Development Goals as devised by the UN General Assembly must be taken up very seriously, and MUNs are definitely a step in that direction. Once again, wishing every delegate here from different countries a very warm welcome, and thank you so much for listening to me.
I would now like to welcome our guest of honor, Ms. Malini Dindra, educator for 3 decades, Global Career Counselor from UCLA Los Angeles and on Variety, Supervisory Head for Primary Way, initiator of Cambridge Way, editor, recipient of this Real Superwoman 2021, Best Educator Award 2020 by Mindel, and the Best Teacher Award from IIHM. She has participated in various radio shows and she has been a panelist for our talk show. She has been a part of many interview committee and teacher selection panels in various schools, anchored programs at Rotary District 3012 and Inner Wheel 301. Lastly, she is the founder of Keep Delhi Safe. Ma'am, we feel extremely honored to share the same space here today, virtually yes. I would kindly request you to please address the delegates.
To each one of you present here on this virtual inaugural ceremony of UNIC and FairGaze Model United Nations, North India region. It's a pleasure with all the amazing participants, these young participants who are here to display their immense potential and present their thoughts and opinions on the academic simulation that you're going to participate in. I must say, listening to the words of wisdom of our chief guest, Mrs. Meenakshi Alawat, Principal Global School, Rohtak, was a great pleasure. She dwelled deep into what exactly a Model United Nations does, what are the committees, and exactly how it helps the young learners. Dear children, this event that you're going to be participating in, the Model United Nations, gives you an opportunity to adopt the roles of delegates of different countries and then offer your solutions to real-world issues. I'm sure preparing and participating in this MUN will help you develop multiple skills, also help you develop a conflict resolution mindset, a solution-oriented mindset, which is actually the need of the hour today. Today, the world is in some or the other crisis, be it political, economic, or physical. And we believe that you, as the future of the nations, future of the world, future of this global world, need to develop a mindset which is bent towards tolerance, peace, empathy, as well as conflict resolution and solution orientation. Because now is the time when the world needs to be in peace and harmony. I believe that this complexity and competitiveness that is currently increasing in the world will go negative once we have the baton taken over by the youth of the country. Now, during this preparation, I'm sure, children, you read up a lot on the worldly affairs and are absolutely updated with in-depth research on the country of your focus. During this moon, you'll be fortunate to meet people with different mindsets, people from different parts of the world who are representing different countries, and the challenges that are put before you will help you put on your thinking caps and come up with solutions. Who knows? One day, all these skills will stand you in good stead when you're working maybe in the diplomatic corps or as professional diplomats or as young men and women of great repute in the future. I'm certain by the time this moon session comes to an end, each one of you would have added a long list of friends and very new and interesting connections. Some of them will last you a very long time to go. I wish you luck for each one of your presentations, and I must say, do enjoy participating in these sessions. I thank UNIC India and Bhutan and FairGaze for this wonderful performance, for this wonderful platform, and I thank you for inviting me to be among these wonderful young boys and girls. I'm looking forward to hearing their thoughts. And children, as you spend the next few days debating and arriving at situations, at solutions, remember that each one of you has a spark of urgency and impatience. You must utilize that urgency and impatience and ignite the spark when you receive the baton of responsibility. Children, I would like you to remind you of a very simple symbol, the wheel. The wheel is a symbol of change and of evolution. And as the wheel of time moves, situations and conditions change. Remember, adaptation and adoption of change is the best possible solution for all. I wish all the delegates and all the committee members form the very best. May you all do your absolute best and enjoy the moment at this Model United Nations. Have fun and enjoy your participation. Thank you once again.
Now, I would like to introduce the Secretariat to you, Mr. Vipul Mittal, APJ School, Noida, the Secretary General. Please, Mr. Vipul, please continue with your speech, sir.
Very warm welcome. It is a tremendous honor for us to host this MUN with young and creative minds who would one day become inspiring leaders. A few talk about the issues going around the world. It gives me immense pleasure to say that you are one of those people who have stood up to make a change, to spread awareness, and to enhance your skills and learn something new. I open-heartedly congratulate every delegate here for participating in the event to debate, to discuss, to lobby, and to learn something new, improving themselves and to explore the world of MUNs. An event like this is simply not possible without the hard work of the Secretariat and FairGaze. I would especially like to thank the Deputy Secretary General Parth Agarwal, Bhavna Ma'am and Manchi Ma'am who worked day and night to bring the event into fruition, making it memorable. Without wasting much of the time, I would like to introduce the agendas of all the committees. For UNGA, we have the Convention on Biological Diversity and its contribution to sustainable development. For UNSC, we have situation of Russia and Ukraine conflict, diplomacy of continued crisis. For UNEA, drastically reducing maritime pollution, including plastic. For UNICEF, we have providing violence response and access to justice for children and youth. For UNRWA, we have the existence of Chinese concentration camps for Uyghur Muslims. Delegates, today is the opportunity to excel, to learn, and break the stereotypes the world has, and enjoy even if you made a mistake. So this day would become a memorable one. So I, the Secretary General of FairGaze North Indian Region MUN, would like to start the event with all due zeal and enthusiasm. Thank you.